Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout. Ooh, something in my eye. 4:30. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself. All that would be great. It would also be great if you go ahead and share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So let me put on my specs. And I just realized I don't have the link. Let me get the link real quick. Just bear with me. This is the excitement of live broadcasting. Let's see, comments. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get the link. Copy. Okay, comments. Durham Skywriter Facebook. Join me on camera. Link. There we go. And I will go ahead and put it on the Facebook page as well. I might as well. Let me do that real quick. Okay, give me just a second so you can see how this is done. You might want to try this. Live streaming is really fun. And as long as you keep your head, you can deal with problems as they crop up and then go on your merry way. So let me go back to EV Mux. There we go. All right, so now I am ready to do the show. Yes, let me line up my weather forecast. There we are. Okay, so we move my keyboard out of the way and go to the word page of the Durham Skywriter. You go to durhamskywriter.com and then scroll down to the word page, which is the government and nonprofit information page. Lots of programs and services there being offered by local nonprofits and also local government. So you can go up and down the page, see what you can sign up for, get some help for yourself, your family, friends, and also yeah, let friends know about this word page because there's lots of great stuff on this page. And I'm always adding to it. There are classes that you can take, places to volunteer, etc. And speaking of classes, let's before I go to Durham Tech, let me just let you know that the Durham County Libraries, with today being Thursday, they're all closing at 6 tonight, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. Okay, now let's go to Durham Tech. Now, if you want to start a business or you've just started a business and you're like, I need more information, I need to figure out marketing, taxes, how to bring in people, how to promote myself, there are classes being offered all across the state. They're always free. I list them under Durham Tech because Durham Tech also offers classes, some in person and some online. So I just list them all under Durham Tech, even though they're being offered by small business centers and community colleges across the state. It's just easier for me to just keep them all under Durham Tech. So let me find that real quick. Excuse me. Let's see. There we are. So today is the last day in April, is it? Yeah, April 30th, last day. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see what we have in store for us today. So there are 3 classes that I have listed under Thursday, April 30th. But just to let you know, I do have a link so that you can see all of the classes. I don't list them all because we're talking about like a dozen classes per day, and that's a lot. So I usually choose 3 classes per day to list on the word page. So let's see, the first class for today's date. This class will be held from 5 until 6, and it's on Zoom, totally free, live, which means you can ask questions. How business owners can manage their time and focus for better business results. That's a good one, and a mouthful. So that's today from 5 until 6. Got the link for you right there on the word page. So you can go ahead and sign up for that Zoom class. Here's another class. This one is from 6 until 8. Get your business online with Google. I think Google is it number 1 or 2 in the search? I know YouTube. Wait a minute. YouTube is owned by Google, I think. I think Google is number one still when it comes to searches, although a lot of people are now using Chat GPT and other AI sources for information. I don't really recommend that because I don't want to say anything, out of step here, but with AI, very often they're starting to let us know that sometimes mistakes are made. But basically, if they don't know, if the app doesn't know something, it'll make something up sometimes. So I would stick to, using different search engines like Google, for example, Firefox. Um, I'm thinking of switching from Chrome to there's another program that's based on Chrome, but it's better because I think there's less following you around online, so to speak. So anyway, back to the class. Get your business online with Google. So you definitely want to get in on that. That will be from 6 until 8. And the last class that I have listed is also from 6 until 8, and it's called Volunteer Handbook Policies, Procedures, and Beyond. Yeah, putting together the perfect handbook is very important for volunteers so they'll know what to do, how to solve problems on their own, how to follow the rules so that so you don't lose funding by getting your nonprofit in trouble. So, yeah. And actually, some for profits have volunteers too. I know of a couple. So you might want to check that out. If you have volunteers, you want to be able to write the perfect, succinct, and all inclusive handbook. That's going to be tonight from 6 until 8. All righty. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, that is next week. All righty. I'll wait to let's see this one. Let me check with Legal Aid of North Carolina. Let's see if they have anything going on today. Their next workshop is going to be Tuesday, the criminal record expungement. That's very important for those who need to do that. That's going to be Tuesday. Legal Aid NC, they have these online classes. I think they're live also, but they are online on Zoom and they're really great. So I'm just going to scroll down to SCORE real quick. Service Corps of Retired Executives. My friend Howard Burchett, he was talking about how he has used SCORE on some occasions. An author, among other things. He also does the Funk Show on WNCU, if you know that name. But he was telling me just yesterday that he specifically wanted a mentor who used to be and I'm saying used to because just let you know, the Service Corps of Retired Executives. These are people who have been through the ringer. They've already run businesses and now they're guiding others. So he specifically wanted a mentor who was in the publishing business previously and got one. Got some great advice. So that just lets me know SCORE is something that you need to check out if you're running a business and you need some guidance. And sometimes you just need some ideas. Sometimes you observe others running businesses, but you don't really realize what's going on behind the scenes, in which case you want to ask somebody who's in the know. So you might want to check out SCORE. Let me see if they have any upcoming workshops. But you can give them a call. I've got their information, address, and all that, the website, phone number, just in case you want to give them a call to make an appointment and find a mentor. So let's see what's going on today. Let's see if they've got anything going on today. No. Their next workshop is going to be on Wednesday. They're going to have a bunch of workshops. Most of them are online, and there's even one that's going to be at the library downtown. Yeah, you definitely want to check out SCORE. They're really doing things. Okay, let's go to the to your health page. See what's going on. Of course, there are some health studies that you might want to check out. Maybe you can participate in. And also, with today being Thursday, wait, let me scroll back. I missed it. I think I went past it. Here we are. NAMI Durham, NAMI, that stands for National Alliance on Mental Illness. So NAMI Durham, every Thursday, they host an online stress and anxiety support group for African Americans. That will be tonight from 7 until 8:30. Sometimes Black folks push down the microaggressions and whatnot of the day and need to talk about it. Get it off your chest. Get some resources. Get some support. So it's free. It's online from 7 until 8:30. Someone from NAMI Durham will be there, so it's not just people complaining. And yeah, it'll be very constructive. I know one person who used to attend these meetings, and she says it was very helpful. So NAMI Durham, that is tonight from 7 until 8:30. Got the link for you right there. Hey, Dave is here. Saying nice shirt. Miss Pitty Pet, did you get slimed? I did not. So folks, just let you know, this is a Nickelodeon shirt. It says, well, I can't read back. Let's see. Property of Nickelodeon Studios. Crew. And I have not been to Nickelodeon Studios, and I have not been to Florida, and I don't know anyone who works at Nickelodeon. However, they did, what was that called? Every year they used to have the Big Help. They used to, I don't know why they don't do it anymore, but it was called the Big Help. And this is where Nickelodeon crews will go all over the country to different cities to see how communities were giving back and helping their communities with whatever projects that they would take on. And my neighborhood, Woodlawn in Chicago, we had a project at where was that? I think it was the what used to be the YWCA on 62nd and Drexel. And Nickelodeon was there. And I was there with my camera taking pictures and showing the kids and, the neighbors, helping neighbors. And they gave me a shirt because I was there taking pictures, and I guess they appreciated it. So they gave shirts away to the volunteers and media. So I'm very excited to wear this. And actually, Dave, when I put on this shirt today, I said, Dave made a comment about this shirt the last time I wore it. So yeah. And Dave says, I remember the Big Help. Cool as can be, buddy. Thanks, Dave. Thank you very much. I wish they would continue. Actually, why should we have to wait for Nickelodeon to do something? I would think maybe, you know what? We should do that on our own, the different cities, because Durham has a place called what's it called? The Volunteer and what is it called? This used to just be called the Volunteer Center, but they expanded their name. The Volunteer and Leadership Center, I think it is. They're off of Highway 15501. Maybe I should talk with them and see if they could do something like that, because we shouldn't have to wait for Nickelodeon. We should be able to do stuff like that on our own. Communities helping communities. I mean, we're doing it anyway. And people are doing this in different corners of the city. And maybe we can just have one big event where we all maybe choose a community or just choose to help our own communities. And Dave is agreeing. I might look into, because I know the folks over there at the Volunteer Center. I might want to tiptoe over there and that would be, okay. I'm glad I wore this shirt. I'm glad you asked about it, Dave, because I think you just put an idea in my mind. And in fact, I'm going to write it down because very often, I'm 70 now, so sometimes I forget things. So I'm just going to write down the Big Help Volunteer Center. I'm going to look into that to see. That would be a great event. And a lot of kids have these projects where they help others as part of their education. And then maybe we can help the kids help the community. Many hands might make light work. I like that. Many hands make light work. That's a nice one, Dave. That's nice. Hey, Roxanne is here saying, hey. Hey, Roxanne. If you need to learn about epilepsy, follow Roxanne because that's the name of her YouTube channel. She's watching from YouTube. Seizure the Day NC. That's a very cute catchy title there, hard to forget. So go ahead and actually just follow Roxanne because she has great nuggets of wisdom talking about her life, and also she has some great interviews. And Dave's giving Roxanne the fist bump and her new nickname, Miss Roxy. Kaboom. Love it. Love it. There you go. So I want to respect your time. So let me go back. Oh goodness, my iPad went to sleep. I talked that much. Goodness. Let me enter my passcode. There we are. So I'm still on the health page. Let me continue here and respect your time. I know it's lunchtime. So let me look for blood drives where you can literally save lives by donating blood. And let's see, today is the last day of April. So the American Red Cross will be, in a few minutes, will be at North Carolina Central University's new student center, 500 Nelson Street, and they will be there from 1 until 6. They have their own, it's not the biggest parking lot, but they do have their own parking lot. So maybe you can, slide in there and donate some blood. I know they would really appreciate it. It's always in need. Let me check with the Blood Connection and see when their next blood drive is. Oh, it's this afternoon. Okay, Blood Connection, they do the same thing. They, at 3 o'clock, will be at the Lodge at South Point, 1300 Knowles Circle, and they will be there from 3 until 6. All right. Okay, I think now I'm going to go to the top of the page and click on that big blue Health Events button. Oh, what? Roxanne says, a lot of people call me Roxy. I didn't know that. Okay. Wow, okay. Roxy. That's a cool nickname. Is that a song by the Police? Roxanne. Anyway, let me continue. Let's see. We're clicking on the Health Events button. Let's see. Is it not going to take me there? Oh, a little slow. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, today's Thursday. I know what's happening today, but let me find it. Let me find it. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. So, the American Dance Festival. They have free classes for people with Parkinson's and also their care partners. You are invited to go to the ADF Script Studios at 721 Broad Street on the second floor to take the PWR Moves Parkinson's Wellness Recovery class. Totally free. And you can go there today from 2 until 3, take that free class. And I do have a phone number in case you do have questions. And I also have a link so you can go ahead and sign up. They have their own parking lot. You don't have to walk far. And then they have an elevator to take you, to whisk you up to the second floor for this free class. And if you can't make it to the class in person, just know that tomorrow there's going to be a class. Oh, Roxanne's going to join us. Okay, looking forward to that. Being on right after the weather. So if you can't make it in person today, don't feel bad because tomorrow from 11 until 12:15, they will offer the virtual Dance for Parkinson's class, and it's again offered by the American Dance Festival, which I think is just wonderful. All righty, let's go to the Senior Scope page. And, the Durham Center, I almost said the Durham Senior Games, they're still going on. And of course, don't forget Silver Arts. You can see beautiful art on display. Let's see now. Today's the 30th. So pickleball happened at Pineywood Park, that already happened. Tomorrow, bowling at Bolero. I just can't get over that name. Anyway, it used to be AMF lanes or something like that. Now it's Bolero. I don't, anyway, that's going to be tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So if you're going to play bowling in the Durham Senior Games, I'll be there to take your picture. So I can't wait. That's going to be lots of fun. That's going to be lots of fun. And their address is 4508 Highway 15501. They don't mind at all if you go there to cheer on your friend, whoever's bowling. So that's going to be at 9 o'clock tomorrow. See you there. And then Monday, cycling at Hillside High School at 8, and then the Durham Senior Games Silver Arts drop off at Holton, and that's the beautiful art displays. And then I think they'll be finishing up on Tuesday with golf at Hillendale, and then cornhole at Lyon Park. So I don't know which one I'm going to go to. I might go to. Hmm. I might go to the golf. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, which is at 406 Rigsby Avenue. Great place to hang out. Now, today's Thursday, so let's see what's going on this afternoon. I do want to mention that they are open. Durham Center for Senior Life, they're open late tonight. They're open until 7. Well, I said late, but you know what I mean. Usually closes at 5. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they're open until 7. So that means if you're still a 9 to 5er after work, hop by the senior center, get a nice workout so you can get home nice and relaxed. Okay, you can do that. So let's see what's on the docket for today. All afternoon, you can play Kings in the Corner and Pinochle. Let's see, Bible study starts in 4 minutes. Bingo size, which is bingo and exercise. That's at 1 o'clock. Open painting studio at 1. Connect Tech at 1:30, where you learn how to use your technology. Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:15, and acrylic painting at 3. But they do say to call for information. Now tomorrow morning they're going to have Connect Tech at 8:30. And then the muscle pump at 8:40. Now that one has a red FB, which means it's live on Facebook. If you can't get dressed quickly enough to get there at 8:40, that's fine, because you can work out in your jammies by participating on Facebook. The DCSL Walking Club, they meet in the lobby at 9 o'clock and they go walking for about an hour. And you can borrow walking poles if you're a little worried about your balance, because that happens. I notice my balance isn't the same. Yeah, I guess it changes when you get older. And let's see if there's anything. Oh, Open Art Studio at 9. Duke Healthy Aging at 9:30. That's a new one. French 2 class at 10. Total body workout at 10. That's also on Facebook. Ping pong at 10. Tai Chi for arthritis and falls prevention at noon. And then they'll be showing a movie. They don't have a movie listed for April 30th. Well, that's odd. Oh, wait. Oh, today's April 30th. Tomorrow is May 1st. That's why. Yeah. Um, I won't be able to tell you what they're showing tomorrow because I have to wait for the first of the month to get the program. So by the time I get there tomorrow afternoon, it'll be too late to tell you what movie, but it's always good. It's always a good one. So if you want to see a good movie, stop by, because at 12:30 you can get free popcorn and sit in a very comfortable chair and watch a nice movie. All right, now let's check for the special events. Boy, there's lots happening here. Um, this is a good one. From 3 until 4:30. I just mentioned the Triangle. It's called the Triangle Nonprofit and Volunteer Center. That's what I spoke. That's the new name of the organization. Anyway, they are sponsoring a program. It's called Digital Navigators with TNVLC, which is the Triangle Nonprofit and Volunteer Center. They're hosting a 4-part class where seniors can learn all about things like email, social media, telehealth, staying safe and avoiding scams on the internet. So you need to call their number. You need to call the Triangle Nonprofit and Volunteer Center at 919-321-6875. If you didn't catch that, it's right there on the Senior School page. But give them a quick call and see if you can register for that real quick. That's going to happen today from 3 until 4:30. Now, let me check for the special. Oh, that is the special event. Okay, that's it. Let me also let you know that JFK Towers is now a DCSL satellite. So they have activities, they have a pool table, they have lunch, they have fun like billiards, cards, games, group exercise. The lunch starts at 11:30, so that's cool. So check that out. Also, the Little River Senior Center, that's an independent senior center. Used to be a school, which means you can bring your basketball, play in the gym all you want. So they're open from 8:30 until around 2-ish on weekdays. All right, now we're going to run over to the Let's Go page, and we're going to see what's happening. Enjoy the new weather app. It's new. It's bigger than the old one, so I like it. It's like color coordinated. So let's see what's going on today with it being April 30th. Let's see. Ooh, if you can, got a half hour. If you can get to the Lakewood Shopping Center within half hour, if you're struggling and you need food, and you haven't been to the Durham Community Food Pantry this month, you might want to hop over there. It's run by Catholic Charities. You talk to a social worker. You get a week's worth of food. Let them know if they need to substitute the dairy or pork if you can't have that. They have diapers. Now, it's the last day of the month. They might have run out, but ask anyway, because sometimes they have certain sizes. Usually they have all these different sizes, newborn to toddler, and then the big ones for adults. Now, if they don't have them, they'll tell you when to come back, because they do pick up diapers once a month at the diaper bank. And I think that's in or near Hillsborough, or maybe it's Hillsborough Road. I'm not sure. Anyway, just ask and they'll let you know. They also give away just things that you don't suspect they're going to give away. People are always donating things to Catholic Charities, and then they turn around and put them out for people to enjoy. Sometimes they have bags of charcoal. Sometimes they have bags of pet food. Sometimes they have luggage, and luggage very often is for the people who are on the bus or on foot or on bicycle, and they can't handle all the food in their arms. So if you have old rollaway luggage, you no longer want it, go ahead and donate it to Catholic Charities. The bigger, the better, because then that means more food they can take home. All righty, I think. Wait, let me check here. Okay, so that's Catholic Charities, Durham Community Food Pantry until 1. Okay. Let's see. Oh, at 5:30, you can enjoy some music outside today. Boxyard RTP at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They'll be featuring neo soul, gospel, R&B singer, guitarist Maya Warren. That's during the Taking Back Thursday live concert series. That's going to be tonight from 5:30 until 7:30. Totally free. The weather is nice, so I don't think it's going to rain. We'll check in a minute. But the weather looks nice right now. The sun just came out, so you can enjoy some nice music. And if you get hungry, restaurants are right there. Just make a quick purchase and then get back to the music. Now, also happening tonight, the Fleet Feet Pony Run. They start at and return to Ponysaurus Durham as they run. You can choose either 3 miles or 5 miles. It's all up to you and how you feel. Ponysaurus is at 219 Hood Street, and they'll be starting right before 6:15, and they'll be running until around 8:30. Party of One, they're hosting the free soul line dance class at W.D. Hill. That's at 1308 Fayetteville Street, and that will be from 6:30 until 7:30. Now tomorrow, line dancing with Jitterbug is at the IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills Rec Center, 2000 South Alston Avenue, from 9 until 10 tomorrow morning. It's $4, 3. for seniors. Let's see. Oh, Counterculture Coffee. They're hosting tasting at 10. It's a great way to get the day started with some caffeine or caffeine free. It's all up to you. But if you like coffee, you can sample the different flavors. You can talk shop, see how it's made. This is at 812 Mallard Avenue. And Counterculture provides coffee for many of the local coffee shops around town. So that's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 11. Now, again, if you can't get out today and go to the Catholic Charities, then the Salvation Army will be helping people tomorrow with groceries. So if you need help, you're struggling, stop by Salvation Army of Durham tomorrow, 909 Liberty Street. It's Free Food Friday from 10 until noon while supplies last. And they often have really good food and meats, drinks, snacks, hygiene items. Sometimes they even have pet food. If you have a current photo ID, try to take that with you. And also, if you have a strong bag, just have it with you just in case they run out or just in case there's something, the bag gets too heavy. And you know how hard it is if you're on foot to try to make it home while carrying something really heavy. So if you have a good, strong bag, see if you can bring that with you. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, Community Health Coalition. They're hosting a food giveaway at Kyle's Temple, AME Zion Church. So that's another place to get food. 409 Dunstan Avenue. And that is tomorrow from noon until 2. All righty then. Let me put this down. All righty. Let's check the weather. And then we'll visit with Roxy. Okay, let's check the weather first. It's not too bad. 65. That's pretty. I mean, spring. That's pretty good. 65 going up to 72. Not bad at all. No complaints from my corner. It'll be partly sunny. It looks like the sun will be playing peekaboo all afternoon, and that's fine with me. The high will be 72. That's great. Now, tomorrow, the high will be 66, but it'll be cloudy all day tomorrow. And then on Saturday, oh, look who's here. William's here saying, "Good afternoon, Durham NC from North Carolina Central University. It's a beautiful day in the Bull City." I live for that. Thank you, William. Love that phrase. All righty. Let's see. Oh, Dave is saying, "Will," with the fist bump. It's great how we make friends here. Now, Saturday is really iffy because it's only going to be 56 degrees, 90% chance of rain. So, yeah, if you need to get groceries done and whatnot and errands, you might want to do that today and tomorrow because Saturday looks real iffy. Although Sunday doesn't look bad, 64 and sunny. Anyway, that is it for the forecast. Let's bring on Roxanne. Let me click on Dynamic Scene. Add to Roxanne to Scene. And then click on, oh, wait a minute, before I bring on Roxanne, William is saying, "I enjoyed spring 2021, January 21, February, March, April, May 2021. Okay, well, there you go. I think we all enjoyed spring. We all enjoy spring, don't we? But let's bring on Roxanne and see what she's enjoying this week. Roxanne! Woo!
Hello.
Senior
Yes.
ANC. How are you?
Okay. How are you?
I'm doing well. So what's new?
Well, I guess I could say I'm not too happy because of what I just read in the
Oh,
USA Today.
oh, what
I had
happened?
to come on and tell you because I know a lot of people watch and can maybe contact their congressman
All right.
because
Okay, I'm just getting my pen ready. Okay, go ahead.
Trump wants to cut the Social Security disability
Oh,
for adults who have to live with their parents that are disabled.
that's really specific. Who's he mad at now?
I don't know. I
What?
do not know, but I mean,
Wait a
it,
minute. Adults with disabilities living with their parents, I would think that they're helping each other. Hello,
it,
right?
some of them, I mean, they can't even take care of themselves. I mean, why cut?
Yeah, they need more
That's
help.
totally terrible. Definitely,
Because I,
yeah.
'cause I bet they're helping each other. I mean, even if you're severely disabled, you're still helping your parents because they love you.
They
And
don't. Mhm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, they need more help.
they do.
It's
They
crazy.
do, and
He
it's
wants to,
horrible.
he wants to limit it or just cut it.
It put down USA Today cut.
Dang.
Yeah. So I called my congressman, and they even already knew my name when they looked at the phone number.
Roxy, how you doing? You learn. Oh man.
Yeah.
There
So,
there is a ooh, I need to add that to the word page. Let me write this down because there is an app and I think it's 5 calls. I might be wrong. I have to look it up and do a write up on it. I think it's number 5 calls. I think it's .com. I'm going to look it up. But basically, you can write a letter to
uh,
5 of your local politicians with one fell swoop.
one lay. Yeah. Uh
Yeah,
huh.
35 call. I think it's called 5 calls.
Okay.
And we should all do that because I think from the disabled adult's point of view, getting cut is ridiculous because
Mhm.
even if they're living with their parents, it doesn't mean that their parents are able to help them in every way possible.
Or yeah, yeah.
Have you ever heard of low income people? Hello?
Medication itself takes
Oh,
probably
oh
part
my
of
God.
the Social Security they get. You know.
Yeah, because medications cost. So if you're disabled, you're probably on medication too.
Uh huh.
That
And
can
then
really run high.
I mean, they add up everything, the medication, maybe nurse visits, all the hospital visits from some of the people I keep
Transportation
in touch with.
sometimes help with transportation because if the parent doesn't have that kind of vehicle with the thing on
Hmm.
the back for the wheelchair, whatever,
Yeah.
they might have to get extra help getting around. Uh,
There's a long list. And people just have to put in their mind, what if my kid is disabled?
wow, wow. But I would also think there comes a time when the kids take care of the parents, and that doesn't mean if you're disabled that you can't help your parents. I'll bet there are situations where there's someone who might be technically disabled, but still able to help their parents as they age.
Well, no, I can't help. My mom has to help me, my chauffeur.
Okay.
So I
But
couldn't
I'll
I
bet,
can't
I'll
I
bet there,
can't help her get to the doctor. I can't
but
help her
I'll
get
bet,
to appointments.
but I'll bet there are adults with disabilities who are helping their parents with things like laundry,
Yeah,
keeping
yeah.
the house up, um, paying bills. I mean, they might give some
Mhm.
kind of what do you call that? Is it called SSI?
SSI, Social Security,
So I'm sure if you're living with
income,
your
but
parents
it's
and
different. Now people have to know there's so many different there's SSDI,
oh,
Social
never heard of that one.
Social Security disability income.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, and there's just Social Security.
okay.
So they're all different.
But when you think that if there's a an adult getting some kind of supplemental income, that they're helping their parents pay the bills.
Well, yeah, that's but I mean, right. How will the bills get paid if they don't
Yeah,
get it?
yeah. Hello, somebody. Anyway, I'm not gonna choose violence today, but
I
you gotta
know.
use
I'm
good
trying to keep my
sense.
lip, zipped a bit,
Thanks for telling me because I didn't see that. And I would suggest that you check 5 calls. And I'm going to go, I wrote it down. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little write up so that I'm going to put it on I should put it on the legal page because
Yeah.
that's like
Well,
voting
uh-huh.
and legislature and all that kind of stuff. So I will definitely do a write up on 5 calls because whenever we're wanting to suggest something to our local politicians, we need to get to them as often as possible and let our
Yeah.
voices be heard. Because a lot of times, people get mad. And I hear them all the time on YouTube. They say, I voted for so and so, and he's not doing a darn thing. And I'm like, have you talked to him or have you called his
Uh-huh.
office? Does he know that does he know you?
Do they know you? Yeah.
Because they're gonna follow if you're making calls, they know that you're watching, you know?
Hmm.
And those who make the most calls and write the letters and all that, they will be
There's Yeah, well, there's even a link where you could see who voted yay or nay.
exactly,
And if you wanted to keep up with your guy or gal, you can look that way.
exactly. And then, and so you get mad every 4 years or every 2 years, whatever, saying he or she didn't do what you wanted them to do. Well, did you let them know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, thank you, Roxanne, for that. But
Well,
wow.
thank you for
But
letting me come on
wait,
and tell
just
you.
because he said that, it's not going to happen, though, right?
It better not.
Okay. I mean, it's not too late, right?
Well, right. No, it hasn't been voted or
Oh,
anything. Those
oh,
people
we
better
get to.
not put it on the floor.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, let's all make our voices be heard then.
Yeah, it's not out there yet, but just him mentioning it and all the Republicans following him and you
Yeah.
know, it's still somewhat even on who votes what, because can't believe Texas turned around to Democratic. Did you see
Well,
that?
that
The nice
happens.
vote.
Sometimes you misstep badly enough, everybody's going to turn their back on you. So,
Right. Yeah, you missed. And then,
yeah,
oh my
got a
gosh.
megaphone, Dave? Definitely. Megaphone for sure. Yeah, let our voices be heard. Absolutely. But politicians, not to speak badly of politicians, but it seems like they tend to be kind of timid.
It was
You
something else for the shoot, I forgot his name, who got voted off by the guy that wore the cowboy hat, and he was the House leader. Um, Shoot, what was his
what's
name?
his name? Mike, is that Mike? What's his name? Uh,
Oh, I don't remember. You know me,
well,
forgetting the names
it's
sometimes.
hard to think when they're on camera.
But
But anyway, but yeah, they it seems like they'll say something, and then they can easily be shouted down by the populace.
mhm.
They'll back off. I mean, it's happened with Trump too. Well, he'll say something, then people push back, and then he's like, "Oh, never mind." Oh, yeah, right.
I've been
Never mind.
having the king and queen, over to the White House.
Oh, yeah,
Some of
that
the things they're catching on video or in camera, you just gotta. It's funny.
I haven't actually. What have you seen? Because I haven't actually seen anything just yet.
Let's see. It's just I don't read the whole article,
Yeah,
but I just see the headlines of
yeah.
um, something. Let's see with a how Trump took a picture of how we beat England
What is
for the
it?
war or something like that.
Oh, oh, oh.
Stupid stuff,
Okay, that was a couple years ago.
yeah, not like a few hundred years ago, you know.
I know just being funny, but oh my goodness,
Yeah, little funny things like that.
so ignorant though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to stop being embarrassed for people and just. Some people are just ignorant. There's just nothing you can do about it.
Oh, And then too, they think that it might have been all a fake with the shooting at the dinner.
What, they hired somebody?
I
They
I don't
hired
know, but that was even on a write up. I get my laughs reading.
We're gonna look back on this and we're just gonna say we were just so weird back in the mid 2020s.
But
This is just so
that poor
weird.
guy that had his face to the floor.
Yeah, I mean,
But if he got paid to do it,
I don't know. That is
I
so
mean,
crazy.
yeah, everything's crazy. But there's some
Half
funny
the time,
things.
I don't know what to think anymore. I'm so glad that I concentrate on local news. I can barely keep up with local. And
I know, yeah.
it's so
But
true.
that's definitely one, because I went up with the ADA and I got to meet McDowell anyway. And
Mm.
so that might be another way he remembers me. But, or
That's
they remember.
Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mhm.
And so, um, he was real nice, and their whole office was real
That's
nice.
excellent.
So getting in touch with him, that's why I wanted to come on mainly was because I can't believe I know so many adults that are taken care of, yeah, that by their parents, and that
Yeah, I
they
mean,
need help.
to cut the money is just I mean, I'm thinking he's mad at somebody. I mean, I don't know everybody he knows, but he's probably mad at somebody because why would he even think of this?
I don't know. I
'Cause
don't know.
that sounds personal.
Well, he needs to put. People need to think. What if my kid has a problem and I have to take care of him? How will I pay for it?
Yeah.
You
Um,
just got to put yourself in other people's shoes.
Absolutely. It doesn't take a whole lot of imagination, really. Um, yeah. Well, I play for uh, Special Olympics every year.
Oh, cool.
I DJ for two parties that they hold for kids every year, and I can't help because I see sometimes the same faces from year to year because it's there's two parties, so there's the little kids and the big kids, and so there's certain kids that I've seen for a few years, and I can't. So I look at them dance and run around and have fun, but I can't help but wonder how they're gonna handle life as adults, and just kind of worry. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it
They
doesn't
touch
take.
your heart.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a nice person, I mean, you can't help but wonder and hope for the best for these kids, and as they become adults. I mean, I mean, I've worked with disabled adults. I know that some people with disabilities are able to be totally independent and drive vehicles and have apartments and have families and all that, but not all of them can. And if they need the help, give them the help.
Yeah.
The
And,
richest company.
something amazing I went to my doc neurology clinic 2 days ago.
Hmm.
And there was this lady in front of me, and I can tell her son was autistic. Just, the way he couldn't stand still and was looking, how they look around and everything. Um, and I told her, I said, your child, your son would have, they just amaze me, autism. She said, yes. She said, he taught himself Russian
Oh,
language.
okay.
Can you
That's
believe that?
wild.
How
That can
smart they can be, but then people think they're so stupid, but they're
that,
not.
that can come in real handy.
Yeah, yeah. He just it was amazing how he taught himself Russian and is able to do math. He makes her answer his question for what comes before this and this that I want, like whatever letter in the alphabet would come between what he wants to eat. He gives
Oh,
her a name
okay.
of something, a name of something. What do they
Yeah.
have? I mean, he makes his mom use her mind.
Ah,
But
that,
yeah,
like I said, there's probably a really nice job in you just sometimes people who have special needs, sometimes they just need maybe a little extra accommodation, you know,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
and everything's good. Because I remember my friend Scott, when he was a teacher, he said there was this kid who he was a good student, but he had to walk around the class all the time. He couldn't sit in his seat.
Uh-huh.
And so Scott just told the other kids, they said, Jimmy or Johnny or whatever, just ignore him. He's fine, and
Mhm.
he just needs to move, and don't worry about it.
Right.
And
Right.
so it was nice teaching the kids that sometimes you just need to make a special rule or accommodation for someone, and they're fine.
Mhm.
Let them do what they do, you
Yep.
know. So within reason. But yeah,
Right.
throwing things at the teacher or anything like that.
No.
Well, yeah. So you saw that in USA Today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I saw it in the Reddit blog and other places, but when I saw it in USA Today, I thought, well, I better let you know because
Yeah.
that's kind of probably true since it came from them
Now
too.
I'm used to seeing organizations that concentrate on various different disabilities. Is there one umbrella organization for all disabilities? Is there such a thing?
Well, I guess you can say the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act, or I mean the AAPD,
A B C D.
American Association of People with Disabilities.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna write that down. People with disability. Okay, I'm gonna check them out.
AAPD.
AAPD. I will definitely, because I bet they have something to say about it.
They might. Yeah, I'll have to look them up online too and see.
Yeah, yeah, look them up because sometimes the reason why I asked you that is that sometimes organizations will provide you with the wording
Yeah.
so that you can, because not everybody's able to write concise
Mhm.
letters, but they still want to make their
They
voices
do.
heard. Because maybe there are some people with certain disabilities who could use that wording.
Mm-hmm. And just like if you want, they have where you can get their newsletters, and then they let you go and pick what information you want, so you won't get a newsletter about everything.
That's another good one. Okay, let me write that down too.
Because that's what I do. There's a lot of disabilities that I like to read about and know what's happening,
Mm-hmm.
but not all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see what's happening in your area. Well, like any kind of walks or fundraisers.
Ooh,
Um,
good idea.
yeah,
Good idea.
well,
Thank
that's
you
cool
for
too.
that. Yeah.
Or any laws that they want you to fight against. They like the Epilepsy Alliance. They list um, how to word what to send. So that's what you say. You just fill
Yeah.
in the congressman's name or the
Mhm.
senator's name, and then you write the rest, and then you tell your story, and then you thank them and sign it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay. That's real nice. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Oh, do you have any interviews coming up on your show?
not yet. I'm
Okay.
going to talk to another friend. Um, I'm going to Ohio in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to meet a couple of ladies up there that also are with epilepsy, and then their um, uh, state within their state, the alliance with them too.
Okay.
And it's funny. We all know our friend who, the one that does the music, the piano guy,
Yeah.
guy W. Stoker. We know him, and he says, "Oh, well, y'all ought to just get together and,
There you go.
and us meet." Since we all know him, it's funny. So
Yeah, document it with pictures and
yeah, I could do that. Yeah,
yeah, do
yeah.
that because when you send. In the future, when you send letters or correspond with politicians, you want to show you have an alliance with people in different states.
Yeah, that too. Uh-huh.
And they'll say, oh, Roxanne's a big shot. Okay.
You're funny.
Hey, every little bit helps, right?
Yeah, every little bit helps.
Yeah, indeed. So,
So,
wow. So, thank you for that, Roxanne. Anything else that you wanted to bring to the table, so to speak?
no, that just got under my skin, and I had to let you know because I know you just spread the
Yeah,
word too.
sure. I'm thinking, I wish that there was somebody who did local news like this in every town where they could talk about stuff like this, you know? Um,
That's something I'm thinking about talking with another person about it. And maybe not every day, but at least once a week about what's going on and what affects which area or whatever. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, so
yeah.
it
Well,
just depends on them.
let me know if there's any way I can help. Maybe you can. So AAPD, do they have local chapters? Maybe you can contact the local chapter or something.
I think they should. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then they can maybe help you with the show because they
Well,
have probably access to all kinds of people.
yeah, they do. They do. Yep.
And and actually, oh, you know what you should do, Roxanne?
I
Get
love
a
your ideas.
get a bunch of statements from people, adults with disabilities, various disabilities, and have
And
them make statements and create like little mini
mhm,
campaign videos
true. Yeah, that'd be
and
great.
get them all the different races and the different income groups and whatnot. And I'm assuming rich people aren't getting the money that we're talking about, but I mean, but show people who are. I mean, there's different
Bring-
levels of people who need help.
Yeah,
Some people are able to work part time. Some people can't even leave the house, and just have various people just showing all the different how people are disabled in many different ways and how they need this money.
exactly.
You
I'll do
know,
that's a good idea. See, you have all these good ideas.
well, I'm a media person. Yeah, but maybe I should do that too. Just collect statements
Yeah.
and and send them on. Create a the kind of file where they could click on it and watch it.
Uh-huh.
Like a what is it, MP? I don't know which is preferred nowadays, MP4 or MOV, which is considered the universal video format.
I don't know. I don't know. And I saw here what is the
Hmm.
Ko-fi?
Oh, that is buy me a coffee. So
Oh.
yeah, so that's for people who might want to help me out by making a little cute donation.
Oh, that's sweet.
So it's called Coffee. So um, it appears on Twitch, and I don't get any views on Twitch, but I set it up anyway because I just wanted to learn how to do it.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I want to try to figure out how to do it for YouTube. It was kind of involved.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't quite figure it out. So, but I did figure out how to put it on Twitch where nobody is. That's okay.
I know they for
It's
me either.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, well, thanks for coming on, Roxanne, and
Thank you for having me.
keep us posted. This is the kind of news that we need because we need to make sure that everybody has the help that they need.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the richest country in the world. They're talking like, oh my God, we can't afford. Come on now, USA is so rich. Not that I'm not advocating wasting money, but when people need the money and it's available,
Mm-hmm.
don't get mad at them for being in need.
Yeah.
That just happens. Be a good neighbor.
Right.
Because everybody has needs and talents, and I mean, everybody deserves a good life.
What's the saying? Like pay and it keeps going down from person to person. Um, you
Like
give one. What
trickle,
is that saying?
trickle down or something, or
Maybe I
hang it
pay it
forward.
forward. Pay it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
said that at the same time, didn't we?
But what's really funny is that people don't think of things, anything, until it happens to someone in their family. And
Yeah.
that goes for people who were adamantly against uh, um, LGBTQ
Right. Right.
plus until their child or someone becomes a member of that community. Then they're like, oh, suddenly they care. And it's the same, I'm sure, with people with all of a sudden someone is in a wheelchair in their family, and then they're suddenly aware
Yeah.
about
Then they have to look for one.
about the needs of people in wheelchairs and whatnot.
Right. Right.
Didn't
Yeah.
think about it before. But I mean, I'm not blaming people for that, but I think it's just human nature.
That's the only way you learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it happens to you.
Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't always take that. It would be nice to be able to understand how people are going through things without going through it yourself. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, be that as it may. Okay.
Okay.
Well, what's the weather out your way? Because let's see, we're going up to, because I know you're
Yeah.
in Winston Salem.
It's
So
68.
okay,
And
it's
there's a few clouds, but
it's
if you
66 here.
if you see the sun, me get dark then light and dark then light, I'm in front of my window and
Yeah, the
there's the
sun
sun
came
coming
out
and
at
going.
10. So it's like I said during my weather report, it's pretty much playing peekaboo all afternoon, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's, anyway, I'm gonna go on about my business, and I hope you have a beautiful day, Roxanne. Thanks for
You
coming
too.
on,
Well, thank you for having me. Bye,
and
everybody.
yeah, come on whenever you like.
Thanks.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Awesome. I love it when Roxanne drops by, or Roxy, as she's sometimes known. So I'm going to end the show here. I did take up probably your whole lunch hour. Sorry about that. If you're watching the replay, welcome. Very happy to have you here. And I'll see. You know what? I just realized I have an all-day event tomorrow. I can wait. Let me see. Wait, May. Yeah, 8:45 until 4 at Durham Tech. Yeah. Um, I will not be doing the show tomorrow because I will be in training, learning, networking all day tomorrow. I thought I was going to be covering bowling tomorrow for the Durham Senior Games, and I just realized, yeah, I'll be at Durham Tech all day tomorrow. So there you go. I won't be doing the show tomorrow. I'll be definitely doing it on Saturday, though, at 10 o'clock. So definitely check out the Durham Skywriter, especially the Let's Go page for what's happening tomorrow. And Dave is saying, have a great day, ladies. Thank you, Miss Pitty Pat. Thank you, Dave Fist Bump, as always. Boom. Oh, that's a good one there. So, with that, I guess I'll apologize for not doing the show tomorrow. I'll see you Saturday. If I don't see you Saturday, then I will see you Monday. Have a beautiful day. Ciao for now. Oh, let me set up my outro. Didn't do that. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Ciao for now.